So in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys the top 3 methods to make money and XP in the crew Motorfest. Before we get into the video, shout out to these people right here on the screen for subscribing to the channel, but let's get straight into it. So as you guys know, there are quite a lot of ways to make money inside of this game, and the first method that we're going to start with is the speed trap method. Now pretty much anyone can do this. All you guys really need is a speed trap, and you guys need a vehicle that can obviously go fast as the speed trap requires you to. So pretty much any vehicle will work, but just make sure it is somewhat fast. And what you guys simply want to do is make your way to any speed trap, but here in the footage I'm going to be using the Moana Center speed trap, as it is pretty much just a straight line, and you guys can just do this over and over and over again. So it's simply, all you guys need to do is just go to the speed trap, and it doesn't have to be this one, but you can choose this one if you want to. And all you guys need to do is just keep driving through the speed trap over and over and over again. I recommend you guys put your car in automatic, so you guys don't have to change gears, and then all you really need to do is just hold the right trigger, and yeah, you guys can easily just drive through this over and over. And as soon as you guys drive through this, just go ahead and press triangle, or just spam it right before you go through, so you guys can reset as quick as you guys can. And I think every time you guys do this, you get around $800 to $900, and yeah, it does depend on your bonuses and all that sort of stuff. If you guys have legend points, you can put them on rich, and for your vehicle that you're driving, you can also put rich, bucks, and all that sort of stuff on them. So you can put bucks affixes on your car, and that will get you more money. Now this is the worst method in the video, and we're going to get on to the second method, which is quite a decent and very fun method right now. So we're going to go ahead and get onto this right now. So for the second method in today's video, this is going to be simply just playing the grand race. Now you can make a lot of money in XP from doing the grand race. Most of you guys may know, as you've probably played this already, and it's actually super fun, and you know, they don't really get boring, so it is a good money grind while you're actually having fun. Now coming first in the grand race isn't too hard to do, as most of the players are a bit trash and they don't have the best cars, so they use some trash car, and you know, they end up just crashing at the start. But yeah, it depends on what lobbies you guys get. For me, it's kind of easy to win most of the time if you just focus on your own driving. This is a good tip. Don't really worry about all the other players, just try and focus on your own driving, and most of the time you'll legit win every time. And as you guys can see, I've got quite a crazy lead right now, and I'm already in first place, and it's that simple really. I guess it does depend on your skill level, but if you guys do get first in these races, you can get just around 100k or just under. In the footage I did actually get from this race, I got $99,000, and I got around 50 something thousand XP, which is pretty insane. And yeah, you guys can make quite a lot from these grand races. Now if you guys were to, you know, not get first and just get like last place or whatever, you can actually still make quite a lot from simply just playing the grand race and just participating in it. But obviously the higher up you guys get, you will get a lot more money in RP or XP. And yeah, you guys can make quite a lot from the grand race, and it's a pretty fun method. Honestly, I would recommend this method out of the 3 if you are looking to have fun and make a lot of money and all that sort of stuff at the same time. That's probably my favorite method because, you know, it doesn't really get boring. You're playing different races pretty much every 10 minutes or so. And yeah, most of these races are pretty much 8 minutes long, if not all of them. And yeah, they don't really take too long to do, and they are quite fun. But we're going to get on to the best method right now. So for the final method in today's video, which is probably the best money grind, but it is quite boring, is going to be the Kiss Me Combi race, where you guys can grind this out, and every 1 minute and 30 seconds you get around $17,000. Now what you guys want to do in order to unlock this race is you guys want to complete the Vintage Garage playlist. You will need to fully complete that whole entire playlist, and then you will be able to do this race right here with a custom vehicle. So yeah, if you guys didn't know, once you complete a playlist, you have the ability to do any race from that playlist with any vehicle of your choice. And the vehicle that we're going to be choosing is going to be a F1 vehicle. Now you guys can use a hypercar or a bike or anything, you know, any other car, but personally I feel like the F1 cars are the best to use, as they are really quick accelerating and they do have a good top speed. But you guys can use a hypercar, and if you don't have an F1 car, honestly just use a hypercar. It's not going to be too much different, and you could still get probably the same time with that. But yeah, you guys want to go ahead and start up this race down here at Windward Coast, as you guys can see. And simply what you guys want to do is go ahead and set it to custom, and either choose a F1 or a hypercar. It's up to you guys. But yeah, just go ahead and choose your fastest vehicle, and then you guys simply want to just complete the race. And what you guys can also do is increase the difficulty on the race, just so you guys get a little bit more bonus. and you'll be able to get a lot more, or not a lot more, but you know, a little bit more than what you normally get. And as you guys can see, the race doesn't take long. It's literally just follow the highway. And yeah, it's pretty much as simple as that. Most of the time this race will take you around 1 minute and 40 seconds. It does take me around that time, but you could probably get it done in like 1 minute and 30 seconds or so. And yeah, it's a pretty quick money grind. The reason why this is in first place is because obviously it is consistent and you will make a lot more money than Grand Race, or a fair amount more. Because if you think about it, the Grand Race does have lots of loading times and you have to wait for other players. With this method, you can simply just do it over and over and over again, and you'll definitely get the most consistent amount of money and XP. But as you guys can see, just simply go ahead and get your rewards and then just restart the race and just run it back over and over and over again. The only bad thing about this method is it is quite boring after a while. Obviously, driving the same road over and over and over every 2 minutes is quite boring. So obviously, if you guys don't really want to do this because it gets quite boring, definitely do the Grand Race, because that is another insane method to make money. But yeah, most of the things in this game are quite balanced, and there's not really one method that makes you, you know, a lot more money than all the others. But this will probably be the quickest method, and yeah, it's as simple as that, man. Hopefully you guys found this video helpful, and if you did, go ahead and drop a like, drop a sub, and I'll see you guys all in my next one, man. Shout out to you guys, and share this with your friends to help them out. So yeah, man, let's get it.